Welcome all the YouTube enjoyers. Today, KR had it's not a new patch, but had a new announcement, some rough stuff about this new content called Voldis. Yeah, let's figure what Voldis is. So Voldis will be a new continent, with new adventure tomb and all the stuff. A new Abyss dungeon will be introduced. So this new Abyss dungeon has 4 gates. Four. So this is gate 1 boss, this is gate 2 boss, and this is gate 3 boss. And for gate 4 boss, they didn't introduce because it has something to do with story and they didn't want to spoil it. There are normal and hard mode. You can only do it once per week per character. And for normal mode, the entrance level is 1600. Hard mode is 1620. Along with this, a new min max factor comes out, which is called Alchemy. And like, to be honest, like, I don't know what exactly gonna happen, but roughly that I can tell you, it says that you can get these parts, which is called elixir, by doing the Abyss dungeon. You can enchant it on your armor, only armor, not weapon. So how many armors do you have? 5, right? And you can see that there's a 5 something on the right side. And like, this one says it increases boss additional damage, which looks pretty good. This one says, like, I don't know, but there are some stuff. This one's mana, and this one's like enhancing party. I guess it has something to do with support. This one says increase attack. You cannot like apply 5 boss additional, damage on 5 gear. Of course, the game will not allow that. It's like 1 per armor for identical option. And this one is what I believe is the crucial part. When Voldis Abyss dungeon comes out, even though it's an Abyss dungeon, it will share the weekly gold limitation with the Legion Commander raid. So for instance, right now, Korea can do Archon, Brill, and Clown. Like, they can pick 3 out of 5, including Vikings and Vulcan, right? But when this raid comes out, now they have to pick 3, including the Voldis dungeon. So maybe, for instance, like Voldis, Archon, and Brill, something like that. So you lose content, but you gain content. And one thing that's very good is that for those who already knows about the El Gashia Kayangel dungeon, which is a continent and Abyss dungeon that comes out after Rowan, that Abyss dungeon does not give you any gold. Yeah, it rather consumes the player's gold, because that's how it's made. But for this new dungeon, they say that it will provide you the gold. And another thing that is gonna change by a lot is for the characters over 6 roster, like out of 6 roster, I mean, like 7th, 8th, 9th character. Whenever you do a Legion raid or stuff, then you have to pay gold to get the extra loot, right? But when this patch happens, what they say is that for the characters who are not in a 6 roster, who cannot get any gold, as long as it's an end game content means literally the highest, Legion Commander or, Abyss Dungeon raid that character can do. As long as it's an end content, you don't have to pay any gold for extra loot. Hope you guys understood this. For instance, let's say that you have 15, 20 Arcana. For that class, for that character, the end content is Bro Normal, right? So when you do Bro Normal, you don't have to pay for additional gold if that class is out of 6 roster. You know what I'm saying? For characters who are in 6 roster, they still have to pay the gold. When that 15, 20 Arcana do Kaku Seiden or Vikings or Vulcan, since those are not an end content, considering that level 15, 20, you have to pay for gold if you want to, get the extra loot. Yeah, and another thing with this is that now you can enter any Legion raid as much as possible. For instance, right now you can only pick 3, right? But you can go any raid from Vulcan all the way to like Archon, like Voldis, any raid. But as I told you, the gold will stay limited as 3. You see what I'm saying? Like 3 contents per character and and 6 character per roster. All right, and another one is that all the boss rush and cube will disappear that exists currently, and all the tickets will be, you know, able to exchange to something else. Yeah, some resources. That's what they say, and all those content will turn into something new called Evni Cube. Like, we don't know what this is, but what they say is that, like, right now we have survival and like gold, like boss and normal and elite kind of stuff, right? But they said that they will add more categories, like more, you know, fun stuff. But like in total, they will reduce the stages. And I think this is a really good patch if it happens like that. Because cube, the problem of the cube and boss rush was only one thing. It was not fun at all. It looks like they're trying to make something fun, but at the same time giving some good rewards. Nice, guys, nice. Okay. Yeah, there are some 5 you know, kind of entrances, and the eye level is like this. So the highest one is 1610. And the new guardian called Gargadis, which is a Pepe or people from the frog that look like, will be added 1610, and also new chaos dungeon, which will be 1610 as well. And there's only 1 dungeon that's gonna come out. And if you see the reward, a rough reward here, this is the ticket for this new Evni Cube, which is expected. And for others, there's not that much difference. Yeah, like literally same. I'm guessing it gives a little bit more amount, I guess. Yeah, it says Voldis comes out in February 15, Wednesday, and Abyss Dungeon comes out in February 22nd, the week later. Anyways, hope you guys liked the announcement. Stay Giga Chan, spam noted.